Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakaha Kodash. I want to give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of great millstone who well, as well as peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David, the elect ones, the high spirit, and loyal. And today I want to go into a topic entitled Nero. Nero is going to bring the sea hill. Nero is going to bring the sea hill. All right. And the reason why I'm going into this is because, you know, Jake, the Israelite man, he's woke to the dark shit that Eve be on through her liberal mindset, through her feminist mindset. All right. He sees that Eve doesn't have him in her best interest. All right. So the whole Democrat Party has really been exposed. But you got to understand, according to Revelation, this beast had two horns. All right. And the Republican Party represented the other horn. All right. It's two different wings on the same bird. And Trump is Nero. He's Nero coming back. All right. And he might be anti-LGBTQ. He might be more conservative in regards to family. All right. But, all right, he's most likely going to bring that sea hill. All right. And I believe it's going to come under the storyline of something's going to happen in America. Some attack, certain false flag attack is going to force America's hand to really turn on World War III. And there's going to be a military draft. And it's all going to happen under his rulership. And also the currency is going to go digital, or for various reasons. You know, Shalom Zakwan, Yahweh Bahashim outside Bahashim Hago, that's Barakatah, for various reasons. All right? And the country's going to shut down. All right, Jacob's trouble is going to come. Hey, when that grid cuts off, that's Jacob's trouble. All right? When there's no food on the shelf, that's Jacob's trouble, man. But the nation of Israel, all right, you factor in women and children, man, that's a great sum of Jacob's trouble. Because there's more women in our nation than men. And there's a lot of women with a lot of children in our nation. All right? So we know that Jacob's trouble is going to affect a lot of the so-called black women. And Jake is going to, there's a reason why they made 5 different Purge movies. If I'm not mistaken, it was 5 different Purge movies. And by the second movie, it was obvious that it wasn't just a purge, all right, just for people to get their rocks off. It was to purge out the undesirables within the country, all right? And the undesirables, well, that goes back to Zephaniah. Gather yourselves together, O nation not desired. So this is all a script that was designed, all right, from the elites to usher in the NWO. All right, there has to be a series of events that take place to justify implementing the sea hill, mandating the sea hill. All right, to monitor people, because look, we got so many immigrants in this country, right? So many immigrants in this country. Any one of them could be a terrorist. So if you have domestic terrorism, we have different attacks that happen. We have to monitor the civilians. We have to monitor the citizens. So if you refuse to take the sea hill, you're the problem because you're not allowing yourself to be monitored. Doesn't it sound familiar with CVIC? If you didn't take the jab, you're the problem. If you're not wearing your mask, you're the problem. You're stopping down progress. You're slowing down progress. So if you don't take the sea hill, you're the problem. The waters are quiet. It's 5 Purge movies talking about how they're going to eliminate Jake, man. Projecting it. They're projecting it, man, because Esau has to show you in his movies. It's as though he's foretelling you in his movies. It's part of the guidelines of their doctrine, all right? Is that we have to tell you what they tell you through fiction, all right, or so-called fiction. Because there's a lot of truth in Esau's fictions, all right? But yeah, I mean, you look, we got all these immigrants coming to America. There are a lot of sleeper cells in America, all right? There are a lot of spies in America through immigration, all right? So the moment some drastic impact. It shakes the nation up, and they blame the immigrants, and they blame the borders being open. They blaming all these things. Well, the solution is we have to monitor the citizens. Damn, police stop like in the middle of the fucking street. That's crazy. But we have to monitor the civilians, man. We have to monitor the American citizens, man, to ensure that they are American citizens, that they are just going to work and going home. And he calls us all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their forehead, the right hand of their forehead. And they've been working on this C-hip for decades, man. I was watching one show well over 10 years ago on Netflix. What show was I watching? It might have been CSI. But there was an engineer in the show that had a smart house, man. All right, he had a smart house, but really was connected to the smart house. Like Esau was going to have smart cities. Like South Korea has smart cities. But the way you plug into the city is through the C-hip. You see? It's the interconnection of things. The way you plug into the smart city, all right, it's through the C-hip. Shalom, shalom. You see? So there's going to be drastic events that forces Nero's hand. All right? This is the script at least. And that's going to force him to implement, first of all, martial law, the military draft, all right, the C-hip. These are prophecies. These are key prophecies, but we know, and look, and when that drastic event happens, then they're going to scoop up the prophets, because we're already on their list. We're already on their watch list. So as soon as something happens that kicks off World War III, that really kicks off World War III, we're going to get picked up. A lot of us are going to get picked up, man. All right? It's not just going to be a random pick. It's going to be as a result of something, I believe. All right? And everything is going to really speed up, and they're going to put the prophets up on the news, and they're going to misconstrue. They're going to take what we say out of context and make us really look like we're the bad guys. All right? And this is part of him making war with the saints who keep the Most High's commandments. All right, that's why the scripture says you'll be jailed. You'll be in jail 10 days. You'll be in prison 10 days, man. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. We got to pray to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, according to the scriptures, that we enter out into temptation. But if once we are in that hour of temptation, or however it plays out, that he gives us the strength to endure, because we have to go through we have to go through Yahushai's suffering. All right, granted, we're catching the hell that we're catching, all right, to be exempt from the 2/3 judgment. But the prophets, the men of the Lord, will have an hour of temptation. We'll have to pray to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai that we endure through those hours of temptation. That's why the scripture says, blessed is the barren, man. Some brothers have their families taken from them, and their family has been separated. But I believe it's for the second phase that we're about to go through. It's going to involve you having to have strength, and you can run faster with a lighter load. You know, the Most High is making moves for the next phase that's coming. All right. But this is the dark before the dawn. And it's always darkest before the dawn, man. So like I said, there's going to be some flagged attack, some staged attack. It's going to kick off martial law. It's going to kick off the military drive. It's going to have America in the thick of World War III. All right? It's going to be, and that attack is going to have all type of ripple effects in the economy. All right? And it's going to cause a protest. It's going to cause strikes. The trucks not going to be able to deliver products on the shelf, and that's going to cause, the price of food to skyrocket, and people are going to go crazy. The grid going to have cyber attacks Most likely going to have cyber attacks. These are hypothetical scenarios, man. But the solution is going to be that what? That C-HIP, to monitor the citizens. That's why your iPhones has this tracking device where you can track your heart rate, you can track your steps. All right, there's like an external drive. You mess with computers, you got an external hard drive and an internal hard drive. Like you can go to Office Depot or Office Depot, and buy an external hard drive and have an extra 500 gigabytes for your computer. But you have an internal hard drive where all that data is stored within inside the computer. Okay, so these iPhones and these little phones we have, it's like an external hard drive. All right, it's like a introduction to the C-HIP, for lack of better words. But that C-HIP is going to be that internal hard drive where all that data is stored on this C-HIP, your banking information, everything. All right, but it's really a tracking device for the Goyim. You know? It's really a tracking device for the Goyim, man. But anybody who takes that C-HIP, they're going to be put to death. They're going to be destroyed by Yahweh Bahashim Hawashai. You know? But, hey, once again, be thou patient unto death. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Be thou faithful unto death, man. So, no matter what we go through, all right, we have to pray to Yahweh Bahashim Hawashai that we're strengthened for these times to come, man. Even if it means being under a guillotine, man. All right? But you see? But I hope this lesson was of edification. All right? Once again, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bahashim Hawashai, Bahashim HaKodash. I also want to give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of great wisdom who rule well, as well as peace and blessings, health and wellness, to the house of David the elect. Abba, Kom Yasha'Allah, Shalom.